Morning guys, how you doing? Excuse the hair, it's going a bit crazy out here. There's blowing a bit of a gale. But anyway, Andrew, my trail rider, and myself have come up to a place called Hoyo de Manzanares. And the reason we're here today is because the rest of the Sierra is horrible at the moment. It's winter is finally starting to arrive, I think. It's raining pretty much everywhere. It's black. And this is actually one of the few areas you can't really see here at the moment, but we'll show you properly later on. It's one of the areas that we generally ride when the snow hits the high mountains. It's a lot lower down, but it's a very different terrain. There's a lot of granite rock slab. The terrain is actually different as well, completely different to all the things you've seen so far with Andrew in the Muck Trail Rider series. So we're going to start heading up now, and I'll catch you a little bit later on. So this place, Hoyo, was actually the very first place I came to ride outside of sort of doing cross-country tracks, fire roads and tracks. So when I first contacted Track MTB like 2.5 years ago as a client, this is where they bought me. And I remember saying afterwards that nothing of what we rode that day I ever would have considered riding if I'd been on my own. Yeah. It just kind of blew me away of what I was able to do and what was here. It was so cool. It was also my first ever time on a full suspension.
That was the day you realised you could recalibrate what you thought was possible.
This is the day I realised, yeah, that there was something more to mountain biking than fire roads and Lycra. Just to give you an idea, I mean, we're literally on top of a housing estate there.
Yeah.
It probably looks miles away in the video, but it's literally like, you know, less than a kilometre away.
Yeah.
And so just over here, this section of mountains here, probably up to about here, which you can't see, that's all we've touched really in these last couple of weeks that Andrew's been here. And you obviously can't see as well, but the mountain range goes almost 360 degrees around us. Yeah. So that's a lot. Actually,
think of Madrid as in a bowl.
Completely.
And the Sierra's completely surrounded, and we have touched a tiny wee portion, but had amazing riding in every single bit. Even this side of the hill, La Jarosa, and then San Rafael on the other side.
Yeah.
You know, it's spot on, and all within 45 minutes.
Of Madrid. Okay, so first short descent. Got to be a little careful here, just because it's so loose. Oh God, hitting all the wrong lines, if you can actually see any lines. As per usual, the GoPro won't do this no justice, but this is a pretty monumental slab of rock. So we have to make our way up. The problem here is, by the time you get to the top, do you have enough power to get over the last couple of bumps? And oftentimes the answer is no, we don't. Ah, bastard! To be fair, I think both of our back tyres span out from the water that we just crossed over. But still. Oh. Oh. So that's where we just came down and then came up. Oh. So, first proper descent of the day really, and I was down here about a month ago and it was really broken up. I'm not expecting it to have gotten much better. Starts getting pretty gnarly down here now. So we're seeing how well this rock is gripping. Hopefully, very well. Oh, nearly lost the front tyre there. So Hoyo is made up very much of loops and circuits, so you could come here and you could do 15k, you could do 30, you could do 35, whatever you wanted, just continually bringing in new climbs and descents. And that's the great thing about it. In actual fact, we'll be climbing fewer meters today than on any ride we've done so far since Andrew's been here, but the fact that it's up and down actually makes it quite physical, and it's always, you always feel completely done in whenever doing a ride in Hoyo. Let's go. Whoa.
You had me pushing there.
Completely. So, quick blast on the jumps.
Yeah.
There's a small jump circuit here with a little pump track on the back that they used to use for four cross. Is it called four cross in English?
Yeah, four cross or BMX. I'm not sure exactly what it is.
Yeah, so it's the BMX. You have the BMX racing here, the four cross. It's very, very rarely used now. So yeah, so we're going to jump in, have a spin. Oh, I have zero jump skills, like none. Yeah, I don't think I'll even be getting up that step up. Nope. Not one, not one. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Ah! No, better, but still. Nearly cleared it there. Not quite. Andrew's doing a nice job. See if I can do any better on the pump track, which I doubt. Yeah, well, not too bad. That's better. We're coming down to what would be one of the longer descents in this area, which is a viewing point up here as well. See the skyline of Madrid over there. And this descent actually goes over a lot of rock slab, and I've done it like maybe 3 times, and not once have I ever managed to do it, even with people leading me, without getting lost. So I'll see if we can manage it today. This is where you want to be. Ho-ho! Right in the rut, yeah? Fuck! Hairy moment there for Andrew on landing.
Right on this,
Just as he jumped off that. Let's have a look again. So you can see how far down Andrew is in the shot, just to give you a better idea of the sort of the drop and the size of this rock face.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately when you're actually riding down it on the GoPro, you can't appreciate that. But I'm on my tiptoes right now, pushing the bike. Alright, so we're going to do a second run on this just so you can see, get a bit of a better idea by me following down Andrew. Whoa! I have no clue how this trail hooks up. It'll definitely be a nice one to learn. And that's it. That's it for that trail. We decided to add another descent in to the end of the route, and we're taking a shortcut that I've never taken before. I'm just trying to more or less follow where we should be going on the map to get back up, and it would seem that I reckon we've stumbled upon another descent. I've never seen this one before. Looks pretty nice. If I remember any of these options. He took the alternative line there. This is where it starts getting a bit dodgy because the rain has made huge ruts here, and it tends to want to throw you into them. Cool. So that was the last of the descents that we're going to do today in Hoyo. There are loads more. You could be here all day if you wanted to, but that's the last for us today. So we're going to make our way back now, back to the van, the car, and get nice and warm because it's pretty damn chilly. Don't think it's going to get over 4 or 5 degrees today, even if the sun is out. One of the great things about Madrid is even if it's freezing cold, you're generally still seeing clear blue skies. So I'll leave it there today, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hasta la próxima.